My team was making fun of me for bringing my clipboard out, but I am currently a teacher, so I walk around with the clipboard quite a bit. You may have heard in my introduction that I was a reformer. You hear reform in education, you hear reform in planning and zoning, and you hear reform in terms of charter revision. I'm running because of two phrases. I said these last night: political reform and professional management. As an independent, and I'm petitioning as an independent, I feel that our country is divided and our political system is broken at the national level. It's been broken at the state level. We can't seem to arrive at a budget. And I believe that we've been broken at a local level. The mismanagement at the state is starting to impact our city, and I feel that we're not realizing our full potential because of some of our management issues. Yes, we've had some growth in our grant list of 1%, but it's not enough to keep up. It's not enough to keep up with funding our schools, or necessarily funding our police, or funding our fire department. I don't think we're realizing our potential as a city. And when we don't realize our potential as a city, that impacts all of our different stakeholder groups. A lot of that has to do with the planning and zoning and how we grow as a city and what we do in our neighborhoods. And so that's why I'm running. 3 of my goals: one is to professionalize City Hall, and I've generated a little bit of controversy because I'm advocating for a city manager. Instead of having a partisan politician driving the city, regardless of whether it's a Democrat or Republican, I think we should move towards professional management. The next thing I want to do is I want to clean up our planning and zoning. We have a lot of issues, and South Norwalk has quite a few issues in terms of ordinance enforcement with regard to noise or blight and other things that are impacting the quality of life in your neighborhoods. And finally, the last thing I want to do is improve our business climate here. Our state ranks, we got an F in terms of our friendliness towards business, and that does impact Norwalk. But the good news is, Norwalk doesn't get very much money from the state, and so we can save ourselves. We are strategically located between New York and Yale, and there's a lot that we can do if we had a plan. And so I see myself as an individual with my business background as doing that. You talk about we're going to combine our answers a little bit. My background is I spent 25 years in the corporate world, working around the world, putting in transmission and switching equipment. I then was a management consultant for 5 years, dealing with organizational behavior, working with Fortune 500 companies. Oh, sorry. And then basically, I've been teaching for the last 10 years. And so I can work with Republicans and Democrats, and I want to try and move the city forward. And I don't think partisan politics should play a role. So thank you very much.
Thank you.